Meta is now recording its employees' keystrokes, mouse movements, and screenshots. Every click and action. And workers can't opt out. So the program is called the Model Capability Initiative, and Reuters saw the internal memo sent by Meta Superintelligence Labs, the division now led by Alexander Wang, formerly the CEO of Scale AI, which Meta bought out for $14 billion. So the memo told staff that they could do their part to help by just doing their daily work. The goal is to train AI agents to perform white-collar computer tasks autonomously, navigating software, clicking through workflows, completing processes that are hard to simulate but trivially easy to capture from real people just doing their work. So their solution was simple: use the workers, mandatory participation, no opt-out. And Meta has loved parading tech utopianism. We're building the future, we're connecting the world, we're accelerating humanity, and for a long time that framing worked and people believed it. And for some reason, some still do. But what the Model Capability Initiative tells you is what that ambition actually costs and who is paying for it. The workers, whose behaviour is now being harvested as a commercial asset. And they're not partners in the mission, they are a resource being extracted. And unlike a user scrolling Instagram who can delete the app, these people need their jobs. Gizmodo described it plainly. Workers are being told that they are training the systems that will replace them, and it's not hyperbole, it's the stated purpose of the program. And if you're in Australia and wondering whether this could happen to you, the answer is not quite. And Meta, I'm sure, will end up in a bit of a quagmire, limiting the capability to roll out things. But essentially, under the Workplace Surveillance Act, employers must give 14 days written notice before any monitoring begins. Covert surveillance requires a court order, and a landmark amendment to the Privacy Act in June 2025 introduced a federal tort for serious invasions of privacy, meaning employees can now have a potential civil cause of action if an employer records their private activities without reasonable justification. And New South Wales went even further. In February 2026, the Work Health and Safety Amendment Bill passed Parliament, and it explicitly identifies intrusive surveillance, including keystroke logging and mouse tracking, as a psychosocial hazard. Employers must now conduct a documented risk assessment proving that they've managed the mental health risks before deploying tools like this. So Meta's no opt-out policy would face serious legal challenge here in Australia, and likewise it would experience the same in Europe and the UK, Canada and Brazil. But it doesn't mean it couldn't happen. It is still happening in the States. And it does mean that we have more ground to stand on here than American counterparts. But this is why labour movements are more relevant than ever. And for the people still using Meta's platforms, because, I know that's where everyone is, I understand that. You do you. But every hour you spend is your data. Meta is monetizing it, and every work in that company is now being processed by the same logic. It's the extraction doesn't stop at the product. It goes all the way through. And you can make different decisions. You don't have to accept this as a default.